All right, do me a favor, state your name.
Rosemary Foley.
Cool name.
Thank you.
All right, as far as a leadership, you seem kind of young to me, but I will say that it is going upward. So you're my second upward girl today, which is very good. You do look young. I will state that this is somebody who should be able to run a business, own a business, or run somebody else's business. So whatever is going to happen here, you're supposed to help people in some sort of way. And I actually see that you're going to be a leader, which to me is, how old are you?
30.
Wow, you're my son's age.
Really?
You were born in 1990?
Yep, September 26th.
What is it?
September 26th.
Oh, so my son is April 30th.
Nice.
And he'll be 31 April 30th again. Man, you guys are getting old.
Yeah.
So this is really cool, but the only thing that confuses me is this move that's being talked about. All right, so there seems to be a conversation of a move. And you can be like, well, gee, I'm not moving. I don't know what the F you're talking about, but there is a move that's being discussed. Now, if it's not you, the one that's moving, there's still a discussion regarding a move. Now, it could be a move forward from something, and you're going to leave something behind. Either way, it's a move with the arrow going that way. So, sorry, stupid Apple Watches. When they vibrate on you, you have to be forced to look, right? So it's either a move forward or a structural move from point A to point B. But the way this looks is you're going to be free. You're going to be strong, and you're going to be a leader. You're going to either structurally move, which I'm having a hard time grasping, or you're going to move forward. Unfortunately, though, the arrow here is oddly long to move forward. So 3 to 6 months, you're supposed to move forward. But I would think that you'd be moving forward now if you know that you need to move forward. I don't know what the delay is, but I'm just telling you, to me, the way this looks will be either job or relationship. The way I say it. So I did know that you said something about another date, but I am going to bring up the number 4. I'm going to translate that into a month, which will be the month of April. This is supposed to be an important month for some reason. I don't know why. It actually seems to be every April, which I would call an anniversary of some sort. Anniversary of a birth, death, marriage, divorce. Something that you're going to remember every April. That's important. I want you to remember the name Tom. Now, Tom could be Tom, Tommy, Thomas, anything like that. I always have to say that because I say Michael, and they say I don't know Michael, and then the end of the reading they say I know Mike. He's a really good friend of mine. I just want to hit him in the head with a stone. But for some reason, this person is supposed to help. Now, you're 30. You look really like a grounded chick. I have to take my naproxen. You do have an energy of helping others, which to me is extremely cool. I am a little bit confused with your crossroads. So I am going to use the word crossroads, which means to me that you haven't fully decided what you're going to do next. Now, first, since I said I can ask you a question if I write it down, why the move forward?
I'm not sure what that's related to be honest.
Not believing you, but go ahead.
What?
I said I don't believe you, but go ahead.
Moving forward, like I'm in school right now for my bachelor's degree.
For?
Nursing.
Which is helping people. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm already a nurse. So I'm finishing that up hopefully by fall. That'll be done. So 3 to 6 months, I guess.
Well, that would be this.
Yeah.
Move forward.
Okay.
3 to 6 months, and you're going to... You graduate in 3 to 6 months?
I should be graduating in fall.
And Your title will be then what?
BSN, nursing, bachelor's and registered nurse. Right now I'm just an RN.
Just an RN?
Well,
That's
associates
quite an
in RN.
accomplishment.
Thank you.
Like my son, he's 30 and he is just an engineer of a train, the Long Island Railroad. That means he can drive the train
Nice.
at 30.
That's
I
pretty
wouldn't
cool.
want that. It makes him $100,000 a year, and he landed
Nice.
that job, so good for him.
Yeah.
But there is something substantial that's going to be happening in April. I don't know who Tom is and why he's supposed to help you,
Mm-hmm.
but that I think is job related.
Mm-hmm.
With all due respect, I would assume that you're with a dude,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see him.
No, I'm
No.
married.
I don't see him. Doesn't mean he doesn't exist. Doesn't mean that you're not going to stay together. Do not know why I do not see that dude.
His middle name is Thomas.
Oh, is that right?
Mm-hmm. That's the only Tom I
Oh.
know.
And he's supposed to help you. Does he help you study?
No, I don't ask for help. We did have
Because you're stubborn?
No, just because I don't need it.
Cocky little girl, aren't you? I like that though. Go ahead, because you do what together? What was
Well, I'm thinking like in last April we had a miscarriage, and now we're trying to conceive. So I'm thinking maybe April will conceive, if that's the date that you're seeing. And he's obviously gonna help me do that.
Obviously he will.
Yeah.
Tell me who Billy or William is.
My best friend's fiance is named Billy.
I don't think he'd be helping you.
No.
What's wrong with this dude? Why does there seem to be some turmoil around this?
I
Yes,
don't
there
know.
is.
They have arguments a lot, but nothing like that's related to me.
Oh, but it is related to you, dear. See, it's your circle.
Yeah,
It's not just about you.
gotcha.
I said that in the beginning of the reading. Once you listen to your recording, you'll see.
I remember.
I just feel that this dude and your friend may be growing a bit apart.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to find out that they won't stay together.
Oh, okay.
Now, I don't see your husband, but that does not mean, like I said before, that you're not going to stay together. I actually think that you will. I actually think that you're quite grounded, believe it or not. I'm surprised you're in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I see mountains behind you?
We were talking about moving to Georgia.
I think that's going to take place, dear.
Yeah.
Well, if I see it and you talked about it, that's 2 confirmations right there. So there's a double move here.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird what I do now. I think it's a good idea if you do move, actually. I would never move to Georgia, but I'm not you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also like old enough to be your dad. So, can you believe that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm old enough to be your dad. Pretty old. You had a miscarriage. Normally I would see the baby as well.
It was pretty early.
Had to be pretty early. I mean, early.
5 weeks.
That's pretty early.
Mm-hmm.
I do not see you having a problem having a baby, to tell you the truth. Maybe that baby just changed her mind.
Mm-hmm.
Her mind. Who is David?
I have an old friend named David.
No, talk to me about the word suicide or self-harm. Why does that seem to come through? And honestly, it doesn't match you. It doesn't match your husband. So, for some reason, it's out there though. So I'm a little bit confused about that. You look like your average grounded girl who
Mhm.
is going to be a soccer mom. That's what you remind me of. I'm, and your husband, by the way, is supposed to actually own a business,
Mhm.
which is what does he do?
He's an engineer.
Does he run this like his own business?
No,
How come?
but he's talked about owning a business.
But how come he's not? I have sciatica, so I'm trying to stretch
So I
everything
guess
out
it
here.
would be in the beginning stages. Just an idea at this time.
Okay, how long are you gonna wait?
I don't know.
We're recording.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't wait too long. I actually think that your husband would actually succeed in owning a business. For some reason, that seems to be important. Um, I wouldn't do it while you're in Florida. I would do it when you're in Georgia.
Mhm.
Okay, so Georgia's not the Northeast, it's the Southeast. Why am I grabbing the Northeast? What's the significance of the Northeast? That's.
For New Jersey.
Are you really?
Yeah, I have family in New Jersey.
Okay, I'm a New Yorker. So, but there's this energy of the Northeast. Don't go there.
Mhm.
I don't feel that that's going to be a good place for you
Okay.
or your husband, to be honest with you. I do believe that in 2021 you will be pregnant
Mhm.
in 2021. What is the joke about the twins?
Mm. Oh, I'm taking medication right now that could give me twins, and my doctor asked my husband, "Are you okay with multiples?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm okay with twins. You know, how many multiples are you talking about?" That was like
Okay, so that
something
comes
related.
through. That's in your head, by the way.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if that did not happen.
Mm.
You glow, though. What's your husband's first name?
Michael.
It's funny, I used that example earlier.
Yeah.
I know you're an RN. You must understand my sciatica issue.
Yeah.
But I have a client who's a marine physical therapist. And he told me to do these exercises, so I'm doing them.
That's good.
This is what I see.
Mhm.
Oddly, this is about the time. I love when people say they're trying to get pregnant. I mean, in all reality, that means you're just having sex.
Yeah,
You
taking
know,
medicine and checking your ovulation and
just have a glass of wine and like fool around, and then you'll get pregnant. So, no joke. I did tell a couple that, and they were pregnant. It's on my YouTube site. Not them actually doing the act of, but you know the actual reading.
nice.
And it's because sometimes, you know, when you try too hard for something and like you get tense and psyched out, and sometimes it just doesn't work. I need to relax, and I absolutely do believe that you will have children, not just one.
Okay, good.
Little confused though as to why you needed a reading because you're a pretty grounded girl. Now, if you're looking for a dead person, they're both the same to me. I am a little confused as to why your mom is over here and you're over here. So your mom could be living with you, that's fine, but I still see a distance. Why would that be?
My mom passed.
It's the distance, eh? Oh, she sure doesn't act as though she's past it. Oh my God, you're so young.
Yeah, she was young too.
No shit. Here's my mom right there. My mom and my dad.
Oh, that's nice.
My mother died 2 years ago. My father died in February. They were together since they're 14. I'm the one that brought your mom up first, not you.
Mm-hmm.
And I said there's a distance between you and your mom,
Mm-hmm.
which clearly there is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can go visit. But she can come and visit you.
Yes.
Which is very good. Which hopefully we're going to do now. Remember the name Barbara as well.
Yes.
Who is that?
My aunt.
Any relation to your mother?
Her sister?
This is getting good.
Mm-hmm.
So now what she's doing is bringing up validation. If you remember what I said in the beginning of the reading, I'll write stuff down, I'll ask you questions just to validate stuff that I wrote down.
Sure.
So now your mom's starting to come through and mention things.
Okay.
I don't see your little baby that you miscarried on, but your mother does. And this is a little girl. And your mother's taking care of that child. Now, with all due respect, this little girl does not seem to have as blonde hair as you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more brownish, which would dirty blonde or maybe brown hair.
Mm-hmm.
And tell me about Stephanie.
That's my mom.
No shit. If I knew how to spell it, I'll just do that. No shit.
Yeah.
So, I'll just pause this for a second. I am a psychic medium that has no idea what the fuck I'm doing. Like I never studied any of this. We were born that way. My whole family was born that way. So when something like that really happens, which it does every single time I'm in front of somebody, it's just like bizarre to me that she's coming through and she actually just says her name and her sister's name. That's just way bizarre.
I'm happy.
I'd be happy if somebody could do that with my mother. And that has not happened yet. And I've gone down to Key West. Unfortunately, when you're on TV, everybody seems to know you, and then, oh, look, it's Psychic and the Genie. Then it can't be read. So she is around you.
Mm-hmm.
She is saying happy anniversary to you,
which
is a little weird because anniversary, I don't know if there's an anniversary coming, but usually it would be a month before or a month after to where you and I are sitting today. So today, that would be either February or December, right?
Yeah. February 14th is our wedding anniversary.
Okay, so that would be close enough, I guess. Oh, I didn't even say that, didn't I? I said a month before to where we're sitting.
Yeah.
February what?
14th.
Exactly, a month from where we're sitting.
Yeah.
How freaking cute is that your mom is it? Tell me about the tattoo.
Oh, I just
She's asking about it.
I want to get the Tree of Life
here. What are we
here.
waiting for?
I reached out to a tattoo artist, but I haven't heard back. I did that since my mom passed. I wanted to get
Tree of Life is awesome.
Yeah.
We have a lot of symbols and we have a lot of Tree of Lives in the store here. Your mother thinks that would be an amazing idea.
Oh.
With Love You on the bottom of it and her signature. Okay. She's saying thank you. No, no, you would know better than me what that's about, babe.
Well, she was sick for a long time, and I stayed with her when she was passing.
How old was she?
51. 52. She had just turned 52 in November. She passed in December. December 14th, actually, so a month ago. Yeah. And she couldn't talk or move or do anything at the end, so.
Did you hear what I said about the anniversaries?
Yeah.
That it's either a month before or a month after.
Yeah.
It was both.
Yeah, it seems that way.
On the 14th, and that today is the 14th.
Yep.
I've never had such a quick connection, though,
Oh,
as I did with you and your mother.
I've been thinking about her a lot.
Well, apparently she's been thinking about you a lot. So let's put a little bit of negativity into this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because I have to. Tell me about the drinking.
Oh, I've been drinking a lot. A lot, fighting with my husband over it.
Yeah,
And
well,
I know I'm going to stop.
when?
Today. Yesterday. I haven't drank in a
No,
while.
she's very concerned about the drinking.
Yeah.
She's talking to me about the drinking. I don't know you, Chick. And for your mother to bring that up,
Yeah. I'm going to stop.
you're going to destroy everything that I mean, that.
I know. I'm not going to use it anymore as a crutch.
It's a monkey on your back, babe. How you gonna stop on your own?
I'm not addicted. I don't drink all the time like that. It's just when I do drink, I
Ma'am.
drink a lot.
When you do drink, you don't know when to stop.
Right.
So that is what they call an addiction. They give you a heads up.
Yeah.
So what do you do to sleep every night?
Sometimes I take melatonin.
Melatonin is not gonna make you sleep. Sorry.
It does.
No.
Yeah.
Not unless you take a jar full of it. Do you drink to fall asleep?
No.
You want to ruin your marriage?
No.
You want to ruin your life?
No.
Then quit drinking today.
Yes.
It's going to ruin quite a few things. Your mother knows about those things.
Yeah.
You know her parents, right?
Yes.
Who is Stephen?
I don't know.
So it would be Steve, Stevie, Stephen, Stefan.
My husband's cousin's boyfriend is named Stefan.
You do know that's a variant of Stephen, right?
No, I didn't.
Say that. Who is that again?
My husband's cousin's boyfriend.
What the hell would he have to do with you?
I don't know.
Unless you talked about him recently.
I don't think so. I like him. I think he's nice. They live in North Carolina.
Were you planning on going to visit them?
We talked about it.
The reason I'm asking is why would that name would come up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I'm not sure.
I don't necessarily see your dad.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, he's a wonderful man. Just don't see him. Kevin. Kevin. Remember this too. This is going to be work related.
Okay.
There is going to be a change in work.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it seems to be the better, not for the worse.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest with you.
Okay.
Where are you in all right now?
Martin North.
You guys have any COVID cases there?
Yeah.
A lot?
I wouldn't say a lot, not compared to some other places, but
I mean, the way they're talking, the world's gonna end. So
I
you
know.
like,
I wouldn't say it's like an emergent situation.
I haven't been sick in 30 years.
That's
Never
good.
had the flu or never had a cold. So I have a good immune system for some reason. I haven't really figured out why. Both of my sisters are like
Mhm.
deathly ill. Me, I'm fine.
That's good.
You have 2 minutes left. At this point, I'm supposed to ask you any questions. I leave 2 minutes at the end so you can ask questions.
I think I have questions. Is my mom safe? Is she like happy? Is she stuck?
Okay, so let me just answer those. And I am not heartless, but if I let my emotions get to me, I won't be able to do the reading. So if you cry, it doesn't mean I'm not crying for you and with you. It just means I have to just stay neutral. I never even cried when my mother and father died. I think of death much differently than most people would. Your mother is absolutely wonderful. Look at the shit that she brought up. Things that I couldn't possibly know.
Yeah.
She said her freaking name.
Yeah.
And I don't know you, to be honest with you. She said her sister's name.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the tattoo. Saying thank you and worried about you drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And you're asking me if your mother's okay? I don't think she's doing anything different if she was alive. What she is, just at a different frequency. I have a lady whose son shot himself in the head. She comes by here every 3 weeks to talk to her son. And she always leaves with some sort of validation that she said, hey, say this, and he does. Talk to your mom
Mm-hmm.
and tell her to show you signs. The best way to communicate with your mom is through a candle.
Mm-hmm.
And tell her to flicker the candle one way if she's here.
Okay.
And it'll work.
Okay.
Not only is she extremely proud of you, so am I. And I don't even know you. Just hoping that my daughter ends up somewhat like you.
Thank you.
Because I have a 13-year-old and 13-year-olds are not like 13-year-olds when I was a kid. I get it. It's a mess. Yeah, your mother's okay, babe. I am sorry for your loss. That's just way too young to have somebody pass away. It's just, horrible for that to happen to you.
Mm.
Horrible for that to happen to your mother or anybody else that's around her. I just got a bad feeling about your dad.
Yeah, he's not in the picture.
How can he desert you?
Drugs, alcohol.
I didn't say what, yeah, I'm sort of meaning like my 13-year-old, she lives in New York, but I FaceTime her all the time.
Yeah.
I want her to know that I care about her. I just don't even see your father.
No, neither do I.
Continue what you're doing. Your mother is absolutely fine.
Okay.
How did you hear about me again?
I'm like part of this witch group on Facebook, and I like asked for recommendations to like see a medium or a psychic.
Somebody mentioned me?
Yeah.
How many people mentioned me?
Only 2 people responded, and just the one person mentioned you. And then I looked you up, and I saw your reviews were good.
They're kick-ass, aren't they?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I can't change reviews, so I can't delete the good ones. Delete the bad ones. But if you look on Facebook, on Psychic and the Genie Downtown Stewart,
Mm-hmm.
there are no bad ones.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm extremely lucky.
Yeah.
But if you would like to write a review and tell me if your reading sucked or if it was good,
It was
Psychic
good.
and the Genie Downtown Stewart. Psychic and the Genie Downtown Stewart. What that does when you give reviews to people, it's not to boast me,
Mm.
but it's to let people know, hey, you can get some closure if you want to go to this dude or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way to do it. And it's always appreciated to do that. This way people understand that we're not just a sideshow. We're not, that's not who we are.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah. Sounds good.
You take that, dear.
All right. Thank you.
That was kick-ass. That was interesting.
I was talking to her on the way here and thinking about her a lot.
Well, that was the first thing that came up, really. Which group? What's the name of it?